Hope you guys enjoyed the last episode. I'm starting to get a little bit more comfortable with this, but still kind of weird talking and working and filming at the same time. But we're back. We're gonna start covering some things up. Subfloor is about to go in, but before we do that, I gotta cover up these D pillars just to make our life a little bit easier down the line. These blades be dirty. Let's see if that helped at all. I always forget about these guys. This is where the fun begins. It's a very small detail, but once everything's covered up, it makes all the difference. Subfloor is up next. God, I love YouTube. I was about to break that. Oh my God. thought I was on a roll, and I totally forgot about the air conditioner. Shit. We only have a few minutes before the Raptor starts setting. So like I was saying earlier, because of the capsule, we have to move the step back. Because we're moving the step back, we got to cut the side step short. Because of course it runs right into it. So ended the night strong with a bunch of installs. Today we got to paint the Vanspeed capsules and got them installed. We also went ahead and put the side steps. Also knocked out the back of the van with the B2 carrier. Eventually there's going to be a ski locker here, and then the spare tire on the back. Then there's the driver's side capsule, as well as the driver's side step. Until tomorrow. That's a lot of boxes. I mean, I might be a little biased, but that looks so much better than the chrome. You can't forget the matching rear emblem. Who's ready for some solar? Okay, I did it backwards. So that's 10 gauge wire for the solar panel. That's 6 gauge wire for the trigger. I'm gonna switch the wires now so 10 gauge for the solar comes this way. And then this will just be directly plugged in there. Yeah. And I'm back a few hours later after a mini heart attack because the brackets I thought were going to make my life easier actually weren't. Losing too much space in between those, but just ended up using some spare 80/20 hardware, and that should line up pretty good with the bolt holes for the rails. First, actually going to knock out the light bar while I'll have access up there, because once these panels go up, I can't walk on them. Whew. Beautiful. White is neutral. If I go to the black, and so I'm thinking this will turn it on. Negative. Oh, haha. I was looking at this backwards. This is the power supply. That's just the switch leg. So I'm not going to use these at all. We have power. So neutral and red touch. Heyo. I don't know if you hear that. That's low beam, I believe. And then okay, maybe white is not neutral. Red is. What if red and blue touch? Okay. So red is neutral? Aha, yes, okay. So these are both the positives. So we have low beam, high beam, low beam, high beam. Interesting. If I tie one of these to the high beam, one of these to the low beam, I mean, do you ever need the low beam? Because I can split the neutral into two, and then the neutral will go into each one of these, and they each will get their own leg. Or what to do. My holes are off. I gotta bring this thing down one more time. No. I thought I did all my homework, did all my measurements, but my mistake was I gave myself a little bit too much of a tolerance up here. So when I needed to open the fan, I was running into my original math. So I had to push the whole thing back by ½ an inch. I wasn't bringing the solar panel back down, so I just ended up adding another bracket there. See the little distance off. But I mean, Check out how tight it is up here. But yeah, we have a full light bar, max air fan, 300 watts of solar, and a full air conditioner system with a Bluetooth controlled light switch system. So close to getting rid of all the bulk items. Up next are going to be the 2 undermount water tanks. It's a little overkill because it's just a drain hole, but why not? Oh. I don't think I have a wrench big enough for that thing. That works. So we're just plugging this hole up. Because normally we put our drain there, but if I put the drain here, I get an extra like 1.5 inches of potential drainage. So we're gonna see how that goes. Okay, that's covered. That's good. That's covered. We'll come back to that in a sec. We'll do that next. This guy here. I don't have to cover anything on this one. I do have to cut that hole out. Everything's plumbed up and ready to go. Wires are prepped for the receiving ends. Let's get these things mounted. Passenger side 16-gallon tank is good to go. Both tanks have been installed with their heat pads, ready to make their final connections.